Hello, my name is Suhani D. Today I will be presenting my embedded system internship project on the microwave oven. Now, first topic is about the C programming. C is a very simple and powerful programming language. It can be used in many areas and like operating systems and applications of operating systems, embedded C systems, etc. C is the very basic language for all the other languages like C++, Java, Python, CSS, etc. And data types in C. First data type is character. Character can be written as char and it stores the single letters. Next data type is an integer. Integer stores whole numbers. Like integer, short, long also stores whole numbers. Next data type is floating point types. It contains two float and double. Float stores the decimal numbers, which is used for precise calculations. And next, signed and unsigned modifiers, which is used to define the number range. For example, int age, which is 25. First, we have declared the age. Next, float, which is declared in the decimal numbers. Next, character. Character is letter B. Next is conditional statements. Conditional statements will help to make decisions in C, like if statement. It runs the code only if a condition is true. Then if else statement. It checks the multiple conditions. Next is if else ladder. It also checks the multiple conditions. Next is switch case, which is used when we have many possible. For example, if age is greater than 18, then it should print that he is adult, otherwise he is minor. This is an example for conditional statement. Next is loops in C. Loops help in repeating the task. While loop. While loop runs only if the condition is as long as the condition is true. Then is do while loop. It runs at least once before checking the condition. Next is for loop. It runs a fixed number of time. Next, break statement. It exits a loop early and continues skips one cycle. Next is operators in C. There are many operators in C, like arithmetic operators. They are like math operator, addition, subtraction, division, modulus, multiplication, etc. Then there are relational operators, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, not equal to, which is used for comparisons. Next is logical and, or, not, which are conditions. Next is bitwise and. Then is ternary operator. Next, arrays in C. Arrays store the multiple values of the same type, like a group of numbers. Int array of 5, for example, there are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 group of numbers of same type. Then array can also be multidimensional like matrices. Next is pointers in C. Pointers store the memory address of a variable. For example, int a is equal to 10. Int pointer is equal to ant a and print the pointer output of 10. Pointers allow direct memory access, making the program efficient. Next is functions in C. Functions in is a reusable code. Functions make the code easy to manage. Like recursion, a function calling itself. Example factorial calculation. There a function calls itself. Next is the topic embedded C. Embedded C is a special version of C language which is used in microcontrollers and embedded systems. It interacts directly with the hardware. Next, features of embedded C. It is efficient and lightweight programming language, and it is a direct hardware access and uses a bit manipulation for the performance and optimization. It includes the special keywords and functions which is used to develop the embedded system, and it is also designed for the embedded applications. Next, uses of embedded C. It works with different microcontrollers will be there in embedded C, and it works with different microcontrollers, and it uses the less power and memory. Next, it will be having the direct control over the components present in embedded system. Then uses the IoT, robotics, and automation. Then it is suitable for time sensitive applications like medical devices. We can uh, use embedded C to design it. Next is embedded systems and microcontrollers, which is the main part of this. Here, embedded system. The meaning of embedded system is it is a combination of both hardware and software, which is used to perform the specific task. Next, an embedded system. Next, for example, smart TV, then microwave, washing machine, GPS system, etc. In the industries like healthcare, automotive industry, electronic industry, these embedded systems are used. Next, components of embedded system. Uh, it contains the microcontroller, which is the brain of the system, embedded system. Then it contains memory which is used to store the program and data. Next, input output interfaces, sensors, keypads. Next is communication. I2C communication, SPI communication is used. Next, the software, a code which controls the operations of the embedded system. If you write the code, then the operation will happen in the system. If the code is some error will occur in the code, then the system will not be operated properly. Next is microcontrollers. A microcontroller is a small computer with a processor and a memory, and it is designed for the such applications. Example Atmega 328, PIC 16, F877A, uh, which we use here. Next, it can be used in the automation, medical devices, robotic devices, etc. Next, microprocessor versus microcontroller. Microprocessor needs the external components which is used in PCs, laptops, etc. Next, microcontroller has everything in one chip, used in microwaves, washing machine, automotive control system. Next is embedded system requirements and challenges. Requirements of embedded system. It is very reliable, and it's a low power consumption. It is efficient memory use. And the challenges of the embedded system is real time execution and debugging and testing we can do in this. Next, microwave oven design. A microwave oven is an embedded system which is used to heat and cook the food. which will be used in the daily life. So components used is a microcontroller to control all the operations of the microwave oven, and CLCD display to show the status, whether it is grilling mode or start mode or convection mode, etc. Next, keypad for the user to give the input, whether to start, stop, or pause the cooking, and sensors and timers to control the system. Functional requirements of a microwave oven. First is power on display. It shows the message whether the micro oven is start or stop. Power on is start. Cooking mode selection. Options like microwave, grill mode, convection mode, start mode, all those cooking mode selection will be options will be there. We can select which mode we want. Next, timer settings. User can set the cooking time in these settings, how much time uh, food will take to cook. So we can set the time here. Next is temperature control. Temperature can be adjustable for the different food items. Next, safety feature. Door lock detection. Overheat protection will be there in this micro oven. Working of micro oven. It uses the cooking mode, time and user selects the cooking mode, time and temperature. Next, when we press start, the cooking begins. Then CLCD shows the all the start mode, cooking mode, stop mode, grill mode. CLCD will show. Next, buzzer sounds when the food is ready. Then microcontroller controls everything. Every microwave oven system is controlled by microcontroller, which manages the input and output. Next, learning in this internship. During this internship, I learned about embedded system, microcontroller, microprocessor, and how to design a microwave oven by using the MPX Lab ID, and which is in the Pixim Lab. I can understand what code is executed very properly, or whether I have written the code correctly. All those things I can find out in the Pixim lab. When I don't get the output, I can correct the code and again I can check it. Then I understood the difference between the microcontroller and microprocessor. Next, gained the knowledge in coding and the system, how to design a system, all those things. Then this internship will help me a lot in my future uh, technological, when I study about the smart devices, embedded system, etc. This can be used in cars, medical devices, and in the same way I can uh, do the washing machine also. Next is key code concepts in the micro oven control. Power on display will display the power on screen, and calls delay milliseconds 5000. Here it shows a message for 5 seconds. Next, set time. Keypad input to enter the minutes and seconds. Here we enter the minutes and seconds, and if we press hash enter, then the timer will start, and if we press star, which is clear, then it will clear the screen. Next, time display and countdown. It displays the time and stops at 0. Next is temperature settings, which is used to set the temperature, whether at which temperature the food should cook. Then its maximum temperature is 180 degrees Celsius. It limits maximum temperature to 180 degrees Celsius. Next, heating process. Turns on the fan and starts cooking in the heating process. Next is the demo. Build successful. File. Load X file. First is micro mode. Here I will set the time 1 minute 11 seconds or 11 minutes 11 seconds. Then if I clear the screen will clear and the seconds will be there. Then if I click enter, then the cooking process will start, then countdown will start. If I pause, then it will stop. If I start, then it will again start. Then time up, enjoy your meal. Next is grill mode. In the grill mode I have to set the time 1 minute 11 seconds. If I clear the screen, here also the screen will clear, seconds will be there. If I press enter, then the cooking will start. If I pause, then it will stop. If I click 4, then it will start. Time up, enjoy your meal. Then here in the grill mode 4. If I enter, then it will start. Then if I stop, then it will return to the main screen. Next, in the convection mode I have to enter the temperature 111. Here if I enter, then the heating will start, preheating. The time will be 60 seconds. Now I have to wait for 60 seconds. Now it is done. Again I have to enter enter. Now again the cooking will start. If I stop, then it will go to the main screen. Then fourth mode is start. Here the time is for 30 seconds. Here if I start, then again it will increase to 30 seconds. If I pause, it will pause. If I start, it is starting. Two, one. Now this is done. Time up, enjoy your meal. Now if I reset, then again it will start. Project demo is done with the MPX Lab ID and PixSim Lab. Thank you.